I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. Donald Trump held his most recent fascist cosplay traveling circus rally in front of a very small crowd in Mesa, Arizona. But during the event, he said something very disturbing. We've previously reported here on the MeidasTouch network, and it's been reported elsewhere, that among the documents that could have been located at Mar-A-Lago were nuclear secrets. And Donald Trump claimed at this rally, very alarmingly, that the documents he purports were planted, which of course we know were not planted, meaning the documents that likely exist at Mar-A-Lago, which were obtained during the August 8th search warrant validly executed on Mar-A-Lago, are documents relating to how to build nuclear weapons and nuclear capabilities. Let's play this clip from the Mesa, Arizona event.
National Archives put a trigger warning on the Constitution of the United States. Did you know that? And the Bill of Rights and other great documents that we have in our country, founding documents, considering them to be dangerous. They consider the Constitution to be dangerous. These are radical left lunatics, and they lose documents. They plant documents. Let's see, is there a book on nuclear destruction or the building of a nuclear weapon cheaply? Let's put that book in with Trump. No, they plant documents. I mean, they have a terrible reputation. Look at the kind of things. This is just a small part, what I've read. And who would want to be with them? We're safer in that Chinese restaurant that we just mentioned, to be honest.
And so we know that, of course, these records were not planted. In fact, Donald Trump's lawyers objected to the special master in the Mar-A-Lago search warrant matter, Judge Raymond Dearie, who sits in the Eastern District of New York, who had requested and required that Donald Trump provide an affidavit under penalty of perjury if any of the items were indeed planted, or if the evidence log was an accurate evidence log. Trump objected to that, and Judge Eileen Cannon sustained Donald Trump's objections, allowed his objections to take place, and rejected the recommendations of Judge Raymond Dearie. In any event, the fact that Donald Trump's pathology is such that he's accusing people of things that he has, obviously is a frightening scenario, but it does appear, based on what he's saying, that the documents that were at Mar-A-Lago could have indeed been how to construct a nuclear weapon and similar material. Again, this has been reported here and elsewhere, and so we had a sense that nuclear material was amongst what was found, but I think this gives new alarming light to that. Another important moment here, in the same breath that he says that that was planted, again, a complete lie for him to say that, Donald Trump also claims that, quote, "I had a small number of boxes in storage. There is no crime. They should immediately give me back everything. Mine, mine, mine. They took it from me. Mine, mine, mine." That's what he says at this event. Here, play that clip.
They don't get enough credit. By contrast, I had a small number of boxes in storage at Mar-A-Lago, guarded by Secret Service and my people and everybody. I mean, it's safe. When you look at these other people, what they did, and the FBI raided my home and violated my Fourth Amendment rights and many other rights. And under the Sox decision, this is a very important decision that was made. They call it the Sox decision because, again, it had to do with Bill Clinton and his socks. There is no crime. You know, there is no crime. It's not a crime. And they should give me immediately back everything that they've taken from me because it's mine. It's mine. They took it from me in the raid. They broke into my house.
So again, internally inconsistent statements. He claims that these documents were there and that they are mine, mine, mine. And then he's claiming that documents were planted. But none of this makes any sense because he's making it all up. Indeed, the Department of Justice executed a valid search warrant at Mar-A-Lago on August 8th, identified material that absolutely does not belong to Donald Trump, which he had no right to take and steal when he left the White House, to steal top secret classified records and the highest level of classified material in our government and hide that material at Mar-A-Lago. And for him to claim that is his and should be returned to him. And mine goes to how dangerous this situation truly is, how alarming this situation is, how despicable it is that Judge Eileen Cannon, the district judge who he appointed in 2020, has been consistently trying to hold his water and bail him out of these situations where he brought this action. And Judge Raymond Dearie is trying to actually carry out and effectuate law and order and what the law is. And I think this event that was just held and what he just says gives new alarming light to the implications here, how dangerous we always knew how dangerous he was, but the immediacy of this. Fortunately, the 11th Circuit granted the Department of Justice's motion to expedite their appeal regarding all the other records that Donald Trump stole. The 100 classified records were fortunately returned back to the Department of Justice after the 11th Circuit granted the motion for partial stay that the Department of Justice filed. But as I watch these clips, as you watch these clips, and based on, again, Trump's pathology, his projections, this idea that he's saying that they planted documents on how to build nuclear bombs in the boxes, I think we know documents like that will be found in those boxes. And also his claim that that belongs to him. Mine, return it to me. We're going to have a longer update on everything that happened in Mesa, Arizona. We previously did an update on what happened in Nevada, in that rally, that traveling fascist cosplay circus in Nevada. But very, very alarming stuff right here. Obviously, the Department of Justice is taking note of that. We'll see what happens in future filings this week, and we'll be keeping you updated here on the MeidasTouch Network. I'm Ben Meiselas. Until next time. Oh, hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers. We need to grow this channel. It's free to subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to support independent media like this, we really would appreciate it. Head to patreon.com/MeidasTouch, patreon.com/MeidasTouch. Check out the other videos that we have on this channel. I think it's more important now than ever that pro-democracy, unapologetically pro-democracy media companies and movements are able to grow and get our message out. Until next time.
At MeidasTouch, we are unapologetically pro-democracy, and we demand justice and accountability. That's why we're spreading our message to Convict 45. That's right, gear up right now with your Convict 45 tees and pins at store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com.